One of the mistakes I made when I first started my journey of self-discovery and enlightenment was trying to make sure I was ready. And what I realized is that we're never truly ready for the change that we need to make. We just don't know how to get started. And so we start giving in to our thoughts. And most of our thoughts usually deal with fear or anxiety or the unpreparedness we have based on what people may say. What I discovered was two things happen when we make these changes in our life. You're either going to find yourself moving away from what you know to be familiar, that includes people, or you find yourself in a situation where you are challenged with trying to reset the way you think, and it's very hard to do. We don't realize that a lot of our thoughts are the things that are holding us back. And our thoughts are triggered by our feelings. And the thing is we have control over our feelings and how we respond to our thoughts. So I've heard people say a lot of times, that's just the way I am, or my family was like this, so that's why I'm like this. This is too hard. It must not be meant to be. Different things like that. But I think if we can wrap our mind around the fact that we have control over what it is we do, how we think. We don't have to conform to our environments or our parents or our siblings or our friends. We just have to accept the changes that are going to happen when we start to step away from that. And I think a lot of that fear comes from that, the rejection, or the being misunderstood, or the being outcast to some degree for being different than what you're usually, what you used to be. Because when we start to change, people pull away from us. But you got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with it, because your life is not tied to someone else's in that way, or it should not be. You're an individual, and I think the quicker we embrace that, the quicker we're going to be free from the prisons that we've developed for ourselves. So I'm pushing you to think outside the box, to understand that you're not going to always be ready, but you will get ready the more you start to move towards what it is you're supposed to do. So think about it a little bit. Get started today with something focusing on yourself, and let's do this.